Hi, good morning. Happy Monday. I was just stopping by to make a video real quick because it's just something is burning in my heart so bad that I just cannot let it go. So on Saturday, I actually received, my husband and I was going on our way to our daughter and her husband apartment. They invited us for dinner. So we stopped in the supermarket to get some dessert. All of a sudden, I receive a text from iPhone. It calls an SOS, saying that my son was in a possible car crash and it was there was no signal. And because he put me as an emergency contact, that's why iPhone sent me that text. My first reaction, of course, was, is this true or this is a hack? Or what is it? So we decided that as soon as we get to my daughter's house, we was going to ask them because, they're a little more young. So they're more into phone and things like that. We're not that tech. So I asked my son-in-law and I say, is this the real thing? And he says, oh yeah, this is the real thing. So right away, our reaction was, okay, so let's call 911. So we called 911. My daughter called 911 and she said, we received this message from iPhone. It's an SOS and it says that my brother is in a car accident. It's somewhere in Tennessee. And he says, oh, I'm sorry. First of all, this is the 911 from the Lehigh Valley in Pennsylvania only. And then she said, I had the coordinates. And he said, we don't do coordinates. So then I say, so how are we getting in touch with Tennessee? We don't know the condition of my son. And the operator says from the 911, well, you can always Google. So you can Google it. To my shock of those words, they hurt so bad. But I say, we need to keep moving. I will get to this one later on. So we Google, of course, and we finally find a number from Tennessee Police Department. It was not a 911, but it was a phone that we could start, and it was the police. So they were super awesome in Tennessee. Let me tell you, they actually right away they told me, they were not this was a non-emergency phone, but if we can provide the coordinates, they will be sending an officer over there. And sure, we provide that information. They send a cop over there to where they were. Of course, they didn't have no signal whatsoever. But thank God they were okay. Somebody was driving in the opposite side of the road. They actually hit them. They flipped over, and thank goodness everybody that they saw them, they helped them to take them out of the car and everything. By the time the police got there. But what it hurt the most is, the 911 is a number that is the hope for the hopeless. So when you call 911, your expectation is not to say you can Google it. Your expectation is to say, how can I help you? You know what? I don't have that information, but let me check for you if I can get you there. To the Lehigh Valley 911 operator, and I'm not going to say that there's everybody because I do not know how everybody else function. But this is not the way to handle an emergency. When somebody calls you as a 911, your first reaction should be, you know what, let me help. I wonder how many people have emergencies that did not end the way that we ended, thank God. And now, because of you, because of your lack of moving fast, of getting more information, now they're either dead or super hurt, or you never even hear from them ever again because they disappear. Let me tell you something. 911 is all we have. We have Jesus, and then we have 911. And that is, like I said, that is the number for the hope. I need you. I have an emergency. Please help me. I pray that you will definitely do a better job next time with somebody else. Because thank God my story was not that bad and they were okay, thank God. But this could have turned so much different if I didn't get the help from the Tennessee instead of the 911. To the iPhone, let me tell you something. I love you guys. I thank you for that. I didn't even know that we had that feature. And to be honest, I was going to change iPhone because I'm tired of the extra charges. But after this, after I was able to get in touch and find my son and everything, I love it. So I'm sticking to the plan. But for the Lehigh Valley 911, please, please be a little bit more compassionate. We are going through so much right now in this world. So you can add a little bit more to the problems that we're going through. Have a little bit more love, compassion, and get out of your way if you have to get out of your way to make sure that you're helping others. All right, so you have a great date, and please let that sink in. Let's be more kind with each other. I love you all. Have a great day.